Well, it is, let's see, what is the date today? I guess November 3rd. It's a Wednesday. It's been a pretty rainy day here today. It's been really crazy weather. It got cold and wet out of nowhere. And there's been a lot going on. I had a carpenter friend of mine came by the house yesterday. We hired him on to get some trim up. I've talked about that in the last few videos, to trim out my wife and I's house, and which is really fun. But I need to seal these boards and all this stuff, and I was thinking about practice today and going, well, I'll put some things off and focus on this other stuff, and but simultaneously I was feeling this vast amount of resistance towards some practice stuff. And I'm a big fan of Stephen Pressfield's The War of Art. It's a great book. If anybody hasn't read it, I highly suggest you go check it out. It's incredible. He outlines resistance as this force in our lives, especially when it comes to the things that we are drawn to through our heart, right? The things that we know we are kind of meant to do one way or another. And so I was feeling all this resistance, and I was like, but that's okay, because I have all this other stuff to bide my time with today. And so there I am. And I finish up my tasks early, and I'm just feeling this like well of that force. It's kind of showing up for me. It kind of shows up in my body and my chest, and I just came to this moment as I was thinking about playing music and all this stuff, practicing, etc., where I was like, I would rather have the worst day of practice that I've ever had, the worst day of play that I've ever had, than not play at all. That's how much I wanted to go into that force. I love it. Stephen Pressfield says, the more you feel that resistance, the more assured you can be that that's what you're supposed to be doing with your time, with your life, with your energy, which is great, because then that becomes a compass for you, a true north for you, for me, for anybody. And so I just wanted to share that. It's more of anecdotal. It's not the sharing a scale or something, but I think these things are equally as important to contemplate and to work through as artists, and as from any format, and as musicians. It's important for me. These are the things that are going on in my own mind and heart. So what really felt good about all that was coming to that. I'd never had that thought in that way. I'd rather have the worst day of playing ever than not do it in this moment. And then I played, and everything was great. So enjoy the day wherever you are, whenever it is you're watching this, and we'll talk soon.